Content warning. In this video I'm discussing the Pumpkingentlemen situation. Viewer discretion is advised. This video could be a lot to handle for some. If you're not in the right headspace, come back later. Please take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Hi, hello everybody, I'm TrashPandaFinn, you can call me Finn, and today we're talking about Pumpkingentlemen. Who is he, what's been happening, and why is he being cancelled? Come join me today as we dive into this hellhole. Firstly, before we get further into this, do not witch hunt or harass anybody mentioned in this video. People other than Pumpkingentlemen and one other person have been blurred, simply because of the fact I do not want people to go witch hunt these people after this video or things like that. These are just things that I've noticed and I'm bringing to people's attention. So, firstly, who even is Pumpkingentlemen? Before we get into the section, I'm shortening his username to PumpkinKG, just to make my life a little bit easier. PumpkinKG is an artist that is present on TikTok and Twitter, I'm pretty sure, as well as on other platforms, and let's just say his art and posts are questionable, and to be very direct, his posts are often lewd. That's just it. Here is an example of his posts. These are a few clips. I had to mute the sound because I do not want YouTube to bite my ass.
Shit, that's all, please. Oh, this is one shit.
These are basically just the art community equivalent of these types of TikToks. I do have to say it, this and this are things that do not really belong on TikTok. I have to say it, it does not really belong on TikTok either, both posts. That's just it. Apparently PumpkinKG is 19 years old, a guy, and uses he him pronouns, so during this video I will be referring to him as this. He's Asian, which I'm not going to deny. Some people are saying because of these types of posts and or screenshots that he might not be a person of color, which you can be Asian and still be mixed or things like that, so people need to back the fuck up because things like Asians and other things like that exist. We don't live in just a this person is only this and this person is only that and can't be this color. Let's not do that. Now, this person right here, I've blurred it out. This person is claiming that this lovely person right here is him because the hair is similar. This is not confirmed, and even if this was PumpkinKG, I would not care. If PumpkinKG presents himself as a male on the internet, why the fuck should I care about what's in his pants? That is not for me to know. Okay? You should not care what's in people's pants. I'm not sure if the whole his skin color thing is true or not. Frankly, I don't care. I don't believe that his skin tone matters. Nor do I care what's in his pants, like I said. By the way, on his other Twitter, which was 18+, he allegedly posted a picture of his clothed, nether region, I'm gonna just call it that, with a ruler. I cannot confirm this, I didn't see the post, nor quite frankly, I do not care if it was on a separate Twitter. If it was on a separate Twitter, I do not care. Also, I do not care if this was actually made by his brother or not. I do not care if he made this and not his brother. If he did draw it, I mean, it's a cute idea. Maybe he just recreated it because he didn't want his brother's actual picture out there. I do not care. That is not a big thing to cancel someone about. Those were just basically minor offenses that no one should really use as evidence that he is a terrible person. But let's get into what's actually going on and what he did. Now, what's really been irking people about him is the fact that he posts very suggestive and lewd posts, or he used to do that. He's on a break right now. This is basically, for some of the videos, this was not all of them, but for some of the videos, this was basically just softcore. It is very questionable, especially for TikTok, but on Twitter, I do not care. Twitter is mainly inhabited by adults, and most posts that are for older people and are lewd like that are behind the 18+ thing. Now, the thing he's getting backlash for is the fact that there were a few things going on, and people were saying, like, yeah, your post should not really be open for everyone, which, yes, that's understandable. His posts are very lewd and just down bad. Now, he at first put his account, after backlash, to 16+, and that minors are not really welcomed on his accounts. Now, let me say this, 16 in most countries are still minors. If he is Asian, this might be different. I'm not too sure. I did not look this up, and I frankly do not care. 16 is questionable to me, and this type of stuff should not be available to people under 18. So I do believe that people were valid to make a criticism like that. And some of the times he replied to some of the comments, like for example this, he replied to minors that didn't have their age in bio, which resulted in people claiming that he is a PDF file. I'm not going to actually say it. I'm not going to explain what PDF file means if anybody does not know. Yeah. On Twitter, there was a fake account that basically almost perfectly copied his username. There were differences in it, which you can see right here, and the fake account tweeted this. I'm not going to be reading it out loud. You have to look at your screen. I'm not going to be reading it because this person posting this, saying that it's Pumpkin KG, is vile. Some people actually believed it, which is disgusting. You can actually see proof that that is not his account. That is not the actual Pumpkin KG. This is not where this should go. Making up fake allegations just drives people to making bad choices even more that may result in loss. I'm just saying it like that. There is no actual proof that he's a PDF file, so stop making up bullshit. Yes, he replied to some minors that he didn't know were minors because they didn't have their ages in bio. Yes, he should not have replied like that, and he does say that he should not have done that now, which we'll get to in a second. The apology is coming up. I'm gonna just say it like this. The whole lewd posts thing is questionable. Yes, that's a valid criticism. Pumpkin KG is a young guy making mistakes. This comes from a person who's born 2005. I believe Pumpkin KG is also born 2005, so we're the same year, basically. Currently, I'm still 18 because I'm a September kid, but that does not matter. We are going to make mistakes. Yes, it's good if someone's like, hey, yo, you should not do this. This is not okay. This is what should be done. Like, this person right here posted something about it. This person actually went and explained it properly, and he actually said, yes, I need to change, I need to do that, I am sorry. That is basically what it said. Now, the thing will be read out loud because of what this person wrote, because I'm not saying all of this. I do not want it to come out of my mouth, so I'll let an AI read it.
Sonny's tweets to Pump, please read this. If you have questions about anything I'm saying in this letter, I'm here to explain as much as possible. I just think this is really getting out of hand and downright irresponsible. To Mr. Punk, I really hope you read this and understand what I'm getting at here. TLDR, your rating of your content is wrong. Your stuff is 18+. Specifically because of the frequent sexual imagery and obviously, as of recent, the drawing of your Sona in that outfit, with a bulge. Let me explain. The 16+ rating is for things that talk about heavy topics without all the details. It alludes to it and skips certain details. Enough to protect the teenagers from seeing things they shouldn't. 18+ rating is when you tell and show all of the details of the heavier, more mature topics and stories. It seems that there have been countless times where you have crossed that line and used the 16+ rating as defense. Teenagers are at that point in their lives where they are going to start to explore their sexuality and get into different kinds of trouble. It can't be stopped, but that doesn't make it right or okay. I think it's wrong to consistently bring that rating up as if you know what every single teenager is capable of handling and seeing. I say that because at this point you are putting yourself in the position of being responsible for what these teenagers consume. I feel like that's dangerous. I have a few examples of what I mean with the rating being wrong. 18+ stories like BoJack Horseman and Euphoria, these are shows that tell stories about children and teenagers experiencing horrible things. Because yes, this is a part of life, but it's 18+ because it's a story of grime details about whatever situation the character is going through. That's what makes it 18+. 16+ stories and games, The Sims 4 and Ted the series all use strong language, allude to sexual interactions and joke without pushing too far, because you cannot put a suggestive drawing, with the character's bulge poking out in front of a teenager and say it's fine to consume this. Alluding to it is fine, having it in their face point blank period is not. That's what makes the rating 16+. I hope this was easy to understand and read. I'm really just trying to show you a different perspective on this situation. Pumpkingentlemen's response. Also, I want to personally thank Sunny for taking her time to actually go in depth and explaining what 16+ content instead of just calling me a weirdo, predator or a pedo. Especially giving me examples. Now it makes sense.
And this right here is the apology he posted. I will let an AI voice read this again because these are not my words.
Tweet 1. I am sorry. I apologize for making and posting inappropriate content which I then exposed to a younger audience. I also apologize for being stubborn as well as ignorant to those who have tried to inform me beforehand about my actions regarding my content and age rating. I have failed to realize how much damage I have caused to my audience. It was never my intention to bring harm to anyone. I was wrong. Moving forward, I will tone it down now that I am aware and have a full understanding of what 16+ content is. In addition to that, I am bumping my content viewing to 18+. I sincerely apologize to those I have disappointed and let down. Tweet 2. I also would like to apologize to Toyhouse. Though we had a heated moment, what he said to me in those DMs wasn't wrong. It was wrong for him to be chased off the internet. And it was incredibly wrong to bully and torment him about his mental illness. He in no circumstances deserved that. Toyhouse, I am deeply sorry. I wasn't aware of your mental health issues nor your struggles. I didn't know the damage it would cause, and by no means did I mean for harm to come your way. I am sorry. Tweet 3. And lastly, to explain the screenshot read the following. In addition, erotic clothing and scenes were heavily normalized for young teens to consume, age 11 to 13. The reply of J, a different person to that tweet. Like, what do you mean you thought it was appropriate that there was a chance of someone 16 seeing your bulge? Pumpkingentlemen replied with, because to me it was just an anatomy body part. In Japan that is considered normal. There are a lot of shows in anime where a character has a bulge, or big boobs, other assets. Either due to the anatomy or costume. This was the reply to someone who asked me why I thought a suggestive drawing I drew was okay for a 16+ audience to see. After I had deleted a heavily suggestive drawing along with others that was inappropriate. I was answering their question, explaining the difference with Japanese media and age viewing. And due to me growing up in that setting, I had the mindset that certain things were okay and that compared to what I grew up with, my content was more tamed. This was not meant to justify or excuse my behavior, but simply as answering their question. After I posted it, however, I realized there was no point in explaining, for it doesn't change or undo my actions, so I deleted it 2 minutes after I tweeted, as shown in the screenshot. Tweet 4. I understand if you no longer support me. I understand if you wish to not associate with me. I understand your frustrations and anger. Your criticism towards me, my behaviors, and actions are valid. I am going to take a break, not to run away and hide from my consequences, but to recollect my thoughts and reflect. When I do come back, I will prove and show that I have changed.
Now, let me say that yes, some of the things he said and did are not the greatest, but mistakes were made. Yes, he should have known posting softcore to minors on TikTok is wrong, which again, I'm gonna send y'all back to his apology. He apologized, he's making a YouTube video. To me, it sounds like he is trying to change. And people need to stop pulling things out of their behinds to make more drama. We as humans cling onto drama like it's a life source. Like it's the last fucking dog treat in the world. I'm gonna just remind everyone that the art community has always been, and will always have, so much drama in it. And not to mention, just in general, what allegations on TikTok have caused. I'm gonna just go back and dig up this old, or, well, not old case, but this was from about a year ago. A cosplayer from Call of Duty named Inquisitor was put under fire for PDF file allegations, which the whole claims and allegations got so bad, he ended up leaving this earth on a live stream. So, rest in peace on that. His allegations ended up being false. The allegations that were made by a minor were false, and this man, because everyone jumped to conclusions and did not wait for a while, this man is not here anymore. This young man is not here anymore, and we need to fucking start thinking before we post. Yes, Pumpkin Gentleman did post weird shit. That is true. He is 19. Yes, he should know that posting things like that are not okay, but he is 19. He is not 28 or 30. His frontal lobe is not yet fully developed. Mine isn't yet either. If I say something wrong in this video, that's normal because I am not fully done yet. Yet I understand that what is happening and what people are doing is not normal and should not be happening. I'm so disappointed in these communities and the drama that's caused just for the sake of drama. Like, for example, who the hell cares if Pumpkin Gentleman's brother did not actually draw this? I don't care. You shouldn't care. And who cares if this man is of color or not? We don't know. Yeah, there might have been cooking streams where you could see his arms. I'm not sure. I didn't watch that. I wasn't there at that point. And I'm gonna just say it. Yes, art is goofy. His art is goofy. TikTok is weird. He's 19. He's gonna be cringe and make mistakes. He's apologized and is making an effort to change. Now this, for me, is neither a defense on his part, nor an attack. I'm just pointing out the absolute bullshit going on, and the tiny things people are just dogpiling him for. Since when have we forgotten that we make mistakes as humans? When have we forgotten that making mistakes is human? Yeah. Anyway, on his Twitter, he wrote he's going to be uploading a YouTube video, which, depending on how he makes it and how it goes and does, I might do a small follow-up, like 5 minutes long, I'm not sure. Just stop being rabbit dogs, just waiting to jump on the next drama and make up allegations and ruin people's lives even more. If the proof isn't clear, or evidence isn't clear, or, quite frankly, proving enough, I really don't believe it. Nor should you. One of the rules of the internet we were taught while growing up is don't believe everything you see. And we should really start thinking about that more. Thank you all for listening. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.